Hey there guys, it's controversial here. Dark Viper versus Moist Critical Penguin Zero. Dark Viper versus Most Critical Penguin or aka Penguin Zero. Now this is a really relatively silly controversy because I feel like YouTube is divided, and one thing that I can say is that nobody likes Twitch streamers. I feel like when it comes to Twitch streamers, there are a very slim to none amount of Twitch streamers that are actually nice people, that are actually that actually are fun to watch. I feel like a huge majority of the most popular people on Twitch are not relatively that interesting or not interesting anymore. Like, for example, like you get your Tim the Tenth Man, you get your Shroud, you get your, like you get your Doctor Disrespects and whatnot. But like Twitch has just gone through so many levels of lack of change or lack of content that people don't really like Twitch anymore. And for example, there was this whole controversy between Dark Viper and Moist Critical, aka Penguin Zero. Now, this controversy, I would say it's justified, but it's it's between two content creators that care about the same thing. And a Moist Critical is a Twitch streamer, and he does a lot of reaction content. And the crazy thing is that Twitch has been banned. Like Twitch has had a recent uproar and change because there are Twitch streamers who are literally watching so many copyrighted content, and they just sit there and watch. Like they don't do anything else besides that. And there are many videos on it. And I watched Tom Dark's video, and shout out to Tom Dark. Tom Dark is Turkey Tom. But anyway, I watched a video. I don't think it was only him, but there's people have always been hating on Twitch because of the most popular Twitch streamers who have had such a huge lack of content that they are just watching full series, full episodes on stream. And you cannot do that because that's copyright infringement. Because to my knowledge, the copyright infringement law is that you have to change content, or it has to be transformative in order for it to not be plagiarized and copyrighted. But these streamers literally just sit there and watch, and most of the time they're not even watching. Like there was a huge case of where Pokemon was apparently reacting to people's content when she was just eating a salad and then making stupid faces at the screen. Like I'm not gonna lie, but Pokemon is literally one of the least interesting people on Twitch. Same with Hassan, same with many people on Twitch. This is why I do not watch Twitch, because I cannot sit and watch someone else do something. Like it's different if I have to do Twitch. If I have to do Twitch, I'm gonna do Twitch. Believe me, I'm gonna play games. I'm gonna do whatever I want. But like I'll make sure it's interesting. Because, and you see, the biggest issue is that most of these Twitch streamers make small for not even small, they make a lot of money. There was a leak recently about how much Twitch streamers were making. I think I referenced this in another video, but like I think it was early this year, or late last year, where a lot of these Twitch streamers were exposed about how much they make. And like for example, XQC, I think XQC is one of the most viewed Twitch streamers right now. Most popping. The last time I saw on his stream, he had like 82,000 current viewers. That's a lot of people. But anyway, to my knowledge, the paper said that XQC made 8 million in 1 month. 8 million, almost $9 million in 1 month. So he's pretty much the highest grossing Twitch streamer right now. And these are people who, anyway, but it doesn't matter who they are. But like legit, just let that sink in. Someone is making $8 million a month, if not more. And Dark Viper is really pissed off. I mean, a lot of YouTubers are pissed off at how much Twitch streamers make for literally just doing next to nothing. And it's extremely, you could, I mean, saying it's unfair, but Dark Viper literally referenced a bunch of Twitch streamers who, like, and that's the thing, like it's a trend on Twitch. People just watching full episodes of anime, series, copyrighted videos and everything. They just sit there and watch. There's no transformative content whatsoever. So Dark Viper went on a tangent and on a rant about it. And sadly enough, Dark Viper called out Moist Critical. Now, this is the problem I have with Dark Viper. Dark Viper should have not called out Most Critical, because if there's anyone that is if there's anyone that's transformative, specifically when it comes to a Twitch streamer slash YouTuber, it's Most Critical. And Most Critical has been a YouTuber for the longest. He's not officially just a Twitch streamer. Like, he streams on Twitch. I would say Most Critical is a YouTuber who streams on Twitch, not a Twitch streamer who makes YouTube videos. Because Twitch, like, if you're a popular person on Twitch, that is one of the best niches you can have. People just sitting on their computers for hours doing Lord knows what, or whatever it is they want, and making millions upon millions of views, and making millions upon millions of money and cash, whatever you want to call it. Now, Dog Piper brought up a lot of good points about how they don't have to put as much effort in as YouTubers. They don't have to create content. They just steal other people's content. Now Dog Viper measured sexual assault and stuff, and compared that to someone's copyrighted content being used and not really being given compensation for. Now, I get it. Like, when it comes to you creating something, when it comes to someone stealing something from you, you feel violated. And I could see where he was coming from. He used it for context. Maybe it wouldn't have been the best thing, but you could have just said that it's a violation of it's a violation, honestly. Because if someone used something without your knowledge, like if a family member, for example, took your car without your permission, and let's just say they had a fender bender, and they didn't tell you about it, you would feel violated because they used your car or they used something without your consent. It's plain and simple. So I can see where he's coming from with comparing it to sexual assault, which in a certain sense I feel like it shouldn't be the bedrock of why people hate his argument, because being violated is being violated. If something is stolen from you and you cannot get it back, especially if you didn't know it was taken, if you did not consent or consensually say yes or no to it, or like consensually say yes, you would feel in a certain sense violated. And maybe Dog Viper was emotional or whatever, but his emotion is justified because he's pissed off about how much Twitch streamers make. But the one issue I have is that he attacked Moist Critical, and Moist Critical has done so much with his YouTube channel and his Twitch that to call him what they were calling him, saying that he doesn't do reactions. Like, listen, reaction channels are cringe, but there are so many good reaction channels and Twitch streamers out there. Like, for example, reaction channels like Abba and Preach. There are some Abba and Preach, Moist Critical. There are so many good reaction channels out there, and it's not only like Abba and Preach, for example. There's a lot of them. Unfortunately, I cannot memorize any of them, but I'll probably put them up on screen or whatever. um like, it's crazy to think that, like, I feel that when it comes to reaction channels, as long as a react content, as long as you're funny, it's different, because there's so many good reaction channels out there. There's so many good reaction channels out there who actually put in the work to make fun of them. But Ebba and Preach are a good example of good content creators, good reaction content creators. They make their own content and it's very transformative. I would say putting Most Critical in the same pot as most of these reaction content creators, I mean Twitch streamers, is very disrespectful, because he's done the most to make sure this content is diverse and whatnot. I mean, if you take into consideration most of these ethot reaction channels, then, like, you are really setting the bar low. Like, if you're gonna compare Moist Critical to them, that's really unfair, honestly. But then again, I feel like reaction channels do get a bad name because of very lazy content creators like Sniper Wolf, for example. Sniper Wolf, Pokimane, and whatnot. People, and Hassan, for example. You're not reacting to the content. You're literally just copyright infringing many content creators who put a lot of work into their content. And I do agree with Dark Viper. I 100% agree with them. What they're doing is not right. Like, this is why most of them are getting banned and are getting DMCAs, because they are watching full series without adding any context, any speech, or nothing. So these people are literally copyright infringing huge corporations. But I don't think that Most Critical should have been mentioned, and it's kind of sad to see that Dark Viper really included him, because Most Critical is probably one of the least problematic and the least and the most hardworking content creators. He does so much diverse content with his channel. He does game reviews, he sings, I mean, he did he did a mukbang once with his friends and stuff. Like just the amount of diversity he puts into his content really should be notarized. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give my take on the situation. Kind of a little bit of a silly beef, or so to say. But I mean, I don't know if they were beefing really, but it seems like they had words to say. And I feel like targeting Most Critical was in bad taste. But XQC and all of these Pokimane, Sniper Wolf, and all of these streamers, I would say off with their heads. You could like you can attack, like you can mention them. You can mention them if you want, such people, because those are late. These are. But anyway, guys, I'll probably make a video about Twitch streamers and stuff and about copyright infringement. But anyway, guys, this is Controversial signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.